I'm Richard Holcomb, and thanks for joining us today on Who Rocks New Mexico. Each week, we get up close and personal with the companies that rock New Mexico and take you behind the scenes to get the story behind the story. Today, we'll talk with Body by Vi's Dodie Osborne and discover how her love of a healthier, successful you is changing people and companies. We'll meet Clint Satterfield of BAC Roofing and some real people who have the last roof they'll ever own. We'll talk with Joni Griffin of Griffin & Associates, who turns perceptions into facts. But first, let's meet Mariano and Paul Chavez of Valley Fencing, mixing faith, family, and fencing into one of the Southwest's largest fencing companies.
Well, my father had me here when I was 5 or 6, so just about all my life I would work and come and help him. He'd take me on the estimates, and all through elementary and middle school, I would work summers and come in and learn the business, and was with them all through that. In high school, I started fabricating the gates and going out on the crews on fence work and guardrail installations, and then went off to UNM after graduation for 1 year, and then came back full time. Started with the business in 1981. My father started it, and as I said, mentioned, he did the hard part. He did all the work. He got it started from nothing, and brought it to a certain level, and I came in and he gave me an opportunity of a lifetime to take that and try to expand it, make it better.
I'm proud of my son. You know, he's done a good job on this business, and he takes good care of stuff. He's doing a great job for the company. I think he's making it function, taking full responsibility for the things that we do.
We do lots of big work. We like the big work. You know, we're excited about that, and being statewide and in the surrounding states. But we've always tried to keep in touch with the residential side of it.
We've always kept the residential because it's what got us started. Fencing is sort of a security type of thing anyway. People want to keep their dogs in and want to, you know, keep their houses safe and so on, and that kind of thinking. So it's an easy way to get to know people. A man came out here, I didn't even recognize him. He came back in and said, "Do you remember me?" I said, "No." He said, "You put in a fence for me back in 1971. So, you know, so he came back in here to get a gate. And that's the kind of stuff that keeps us, you know, sort of keep it open for residential stuff. And you get to communicate with your neighbors, the community, and the whole area.
We feel we can give back and continue to give back to our community on the residential aspect and be a service to them in that area. When you're born and raised here in New Mexico, as we were, and have our roots here, so we're involved with the community. We appreciate the community. We know that we're here because of the community.
We've done a lot of work at the high school. As a matter of fact, if you go out there, you'll see a beautiful eagle that they placed out there in front of their rolling gates and stuff that we've done. And some of the ironwork that they've done, which is going to be in front of the new Alco and Transportation Building, they've also done that for us and completed it. I can't say enough about Mr. Chavez and Mr. Armijo. They donated an eagle up there to the sports people up there for all our sports areas, and it's really a nice eagle.
It's a company with the owners themselves are very ethical type people. They take care of their employees. Just so many things that I enjoy working there because, you know, I was supposed to retire 2 years ago and I haven't done it because I enjoy what I do.
Treat our family, our employees as one, and let them know they're important in the things that we're trying to do and accomplish, and we've done that, and so that's been a big reason for our success over the years.
I believe that the Lord's behind all things, and if we all would just continue to apply that principle, everybody can succeed.
Solar power is a perfect solution for today's energy demands, and there's a solar company in Dixon, New Mexico that's plugging into the sun in a big way.
Sol Luna Solar in Los Ebanistas is located in Dixon, New Mexico in the Embudo Valley. This area is rich with history. Having our business here is a wonderful aspect because we do give that feel of we're a hometown place. You're going to know us by name. We're always going to be there for you, and we're here to stay.
Sol Luna Solar is a division of Los Ebanistas Incorporated, which is our construction business. We spun off Sol Luna Solar doing solar thermal heating systems for the homes that we're building and some retrofits. The project that we're at today is a system that we originally put in about 4 years ago and added onto it just this year. And it offsets the natural gas bill by about 90%. We have it hooked into a backup heating system run by natural gas, but it has cut the energy production by 90%.
The house was an existing home that we bought maybe 5-6 years ago that Mark Johnson had built originally. And after we were in it for a while, I told Mark I wanted to see if we could do thermal solar. I think in a part of the country like this where we've got just abundant sunshine, to take advantage of that resource is a good thing. We can run the whole house on solar, both hot water and thermal heat.
Sol Luna Solar is one of the few companies, and really the only one in the north, that we offer both solar thermal and hot water heat for houses and photovoltaic for grid-tied electrical systems.
What's neat about solar right now is that we believe that in about 3 to 5 years you'll be able to power your home from your roof or on your property cheaper than what you can buy energy from the local utility, which is very exciting and a new thing that we're trying to talk to our clients about and let them realize that solar technology is here, and why not put the sun to use.
It's time to dispel the myth that solar is too expensive. In just the last few years, solar costs have dropped about 2/3, making a residential system an 8 or 9 year payback and a business system 5 or 6 year payback. And then for the next 25 or 30 years after that, you'll have free electricity.
Behind us is one of our commercial jobs. This is Taos Charter School. It consists of 420 modules. And it's the Community Solar Project. It's the first of its kind in New Mexico. The cool thing about this Community Solar Project is that members of the Kit Carson utility will be able to purchase 1, 2, 3, however modules they desire in order to offset their bill at home. So what this system is doing, it's making energy here, even though it's not tied directly to your home, it's still offsetting your bill. For whatever energy it's making here at this location, you're able to apply that to your utility bill.
A good reason to, the reason to pick Sol Luna Solar is because of our varied abilities in the construction business and in solar, thermal, and our renewable energy, our plumbing and electrical expertise. And you want to hire a company like us who has all of those talents in-house. To put it all in a nutshell, to go solar, you save money, it helps your pocketbook. Even better than that, you're doing something for the environment, you're doing something for your kids in the future, for your children and your children's children. And that's a really good reason to go solar.
Join Sol Luna Solar at the New Mexico Solar Fiesta, April 27th and 28th at Santa Fe Community College. For more information, visit nmsolarfiesta.org.
Up next, let's take the 90-day challenge.
What every child deserves.
To be safe in our home.
Food and clothes.
Not to be hurt.
A good education.
To grow up with our brothers and sisters.
To be loved, valued, and respected.
El Ranchito is a loving and stable children's home where brothers and sisters can live together as they grow into adulthood or until they can be reunited with their families. With your help, El Ranchito de los Niños will continue its mission for years to come. Learn how you can help. Call us today.
This month at Frost Mortgage,
We are offering our clients 3.5%, 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. Do you have a 3.5% mortgage? If not, call Frost Mortgage and get one.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson, the owner of American Tire and Service. Do you know what makes a great mechanic? What makes one shop better than another? Training is mighty important. Certification? You bet. Experience? The more the better. Knowledge? Cars are complicated nowadays, and believe me, these mechanics need to know a lot. But do you know what really makes a great mechanic? Heart. It's a passion that drives a mechanic to do the right thing every time. At American Tire, it's the first thing we look for in a mechanic. Of course they have the training, the certifications, the experience, and the knowledge. But heart is what makes it all work for you and for us. Our entire team is dedicated to professional service. We all know that's what it takes to bring you back. We've been helping people like you for over 25 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you. Come ask for me by name, Doug Wilson. I'd love to serve you.
American Tire and Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
Mark your calendar. The 2013 Spring Parade of Homes is just around the corner. April 12th through the 14th and April 19th through the 21st. You can check out over 20 different model homes, including the 2013 featured home by Twilight Homes. The 2013 Spring Parade of Homes. We'll see you there. Ready to take the challenge? Body by Vi's 90-day challenge may be just the thing for all of us who've been struggling to lose weight and lead a healthy, happier lifestyle.
It's the #1 health and fitness challenge in North America, and now currently we're the #2 weight loss company in North America. We've doubled what Jenny Craig and Nutrisystems did last year alone, and we're really excited because we are getting a lot of people healthy. New Mexico is getting healthier and healthier. The Body by Vi Challenge has now launched what's called the Project 10, which is focusing on the first 10 pounds of weight loss. The main reason they focus on the first 10 pounds is when you hit that 10-pound milestone, you continue to keep on going and take whatever it is that you need to take off.
I got on it because, well, everyone was going on it for weight loss. And I saw it as something that I could gain weight with. I saw something I could take for 90 days, if not longer, and actually use it to motivate myself to actually gain weight, to go to the gym, stuff that I wasn't motivated to do before. I was living in the dorms, spending $15 a day on Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Burger King. You know, maybe some Panda Express in there. And that's, that's killing me from the inside out. And so I saw this as a healthy shake that costs $2 a day, or $2 a meal. I mean, that's cutting back on because food alone is burning a hole in my pocket. So I've also learned a lot about myself just by doing this. You know, I've done a lot of looking at myself and seeing my negative, the points where I can improve on, points where I'm already doing well, and to improve on those.
We're doing some group challenges and some corporate challenges now, and Cliff Dweller Digital is one of those companies that took on the 90-day challenge as a corporate challenge and have had amazing results. It's so much fun to see how amazing people are looking and feeling, and just a new zest for life.
Since I started taking the shakes, I've lost 44 pounds. Another thing too is the energy that I've gained. I went from sitting on the couch to running, and I'm running 5 miles every other day, and I'm currently training for a half marathon. I really believe this happened because I started doing the Body by Vi. Not only the energy, but just the nutrition that I was getting on a daily basis really gave me the energy to do what I really wanted to do, which was start having an active lifestyle in running.
On my first 90-day challenge, I lost 20 pounds. I've had a lot more energy, a lot more spring in my step, and my knees don't hurt so bad. So there's a lot of positive things about taking the weight off, and I'm looking forward to reaching my goal.
So this is not only an opportunity to adapt a new lifestyle, take on a 90-day challenge and challenge yourself to take it to the next level, whatever that is for you in your life, but it's also an opportunity to promote the challenge and earn some additional income. It's as simple as getting on your own 90-day challenge and then inviting a few of your friends over that like to work out and a few of those friends that don't like to necessarily work out, and sharing the challenge with them, making some shakes, having a little challenge party, and introducing the 90-day challenge and giving your friends the opportunity to take on a 90-day challenge and improve the quality of their life. To find out more information, go to tv.bodybyvi.com. You can also like me on Facebook, Dodie Osborne. Please join us today on the 90-day Body by Vi Challenge and take on a new you.
In over 26 years, BAC Enterprises has installed over 8 million feet of roofing, all backed by a real lifetime warranty.
BAC Enterprises stands for Bill and Clint. My father and I, we're general contractors. The name was changed in 1983. Before that, it was Satterfield Construction, and my father had been a general contractor since 1968. The difference between BAC Enterprises and everyone else is the quality of our installs. We care what the product looks like, how the product performs. We don't want to ever have to see you again except for to thank you for referring us to another customer.
Every time I meet someone at a luncheon or dinner and their problems come up about their roof, they get a full BAC sales pitch. Because what is there not to sell about BAC when it's professionally done, lifetime warranty, transferable. We bought this house new in '04, and from day one we had roof leaks. The builder and the roofer and most all the subs went bankrupt. So I got on the internet and that's how I found BAC. I then called for an appointment in Albuquerque, talked to Bill, the sales manager. He came out, we made the appointment. He was very professional. He gave us a quote on the spot after he went up and measured, naturally, the roof. And we knew from then on we'd made the right decision, and their crew that came out right on time was very professional.
Well, having been in real estate, I knew without a doubt how important it is to have a warranty for a buyer. The customer only wants what they ordered. And I find that so true of dealing with BAC.
I like to go into homes and meet people and talk to them one-on-one. We'll sit down at the kitchen table, find out about them, see who they are, and what their needs are.
I get to talk to numerous people. I love having one-on-one conversations with them. And I tell people this all the time. We go out and correct the sins of the past, if you will. We go out and fix roofs that were done wrong.
We had a membrane roof for nearly 10 years. Actually, we were 3 months short of the 10th anniversary. It had leaked from day one. The other company was out probably 4 times a year to repair the leaks. 2 years ago, we had a major leak, and it caused about $8,000 worth of damage. We heard about BAC through Angie's List. They arrived on schedule. Actually, they arrived about 5 minutes ahead of time and waited outside the gate, which was really kind of impressive. Anyway, they were very good, cleaned up everything. There was never a mess. You wouldn't even know they were here. The lifetime warranty means a lot to us. We don't want to put another roof on the house. And we're not exactly spring chickens anymore, so we want to make sure that this lasts for our lifetime anyway.
I think our first job with BAC was the new home we built in '09. I believe that was the first job we did with them. It was new construction, good sized hacienda style home that they came in and did a whole membrane roof on it. We've done a lot of remodel with them since. Basically, when I talk to a person about doing their home, I'll talk to them about different styles of roof that they can use. There's a lot of flat roofs in Santa Fe, as there is in Albuquerque. We've done a few metal and other roofs, but doing flat roofs, you have a couple different choices on what type of roof you're going to use. BAC has basically a lifetime material warranty. I believe it's 15-year transferable on labor and stuff. BAC roofing, in our experience, has been fabulous for taking care of our business.
Up next, meet one of New Mexico's top spin doctors.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
If you're looking for a great family experience, then Chamisa Hills Country Club in Rio Rancho is the place for you. The 27-hole golf course is coming back to life in a big way, with incredible greens and updated fairways and tee boxes. The swimming pool is a great place for the family, with lessons for the youngsters and nighttime activities in the summer for members. Tennis lessons year-round and lighted courts for night play. Chamisa Hills Country Club in Rio Rancho. Come out and join the fun today. Visit ChamisaHillsGolfAndCountryClub.com.
Today's market's exciting. Properties are moving. I can't even tell you how many homes I've sold in less than a week. As one of Albuquerque's top-ranked real estate professionals when it comes to listing and marketing properties, you can rest assured that we're aggressive. We're answering those calls when they come in about your property. We've priced your home correctly. We've staged your home so that it appeals to that buyer that's out there looking for that perfect home.
We had our house on the market for nearly a year. After no offers and 2 price reductions, we decided to change directions and relist with Joe Mays.
We were very happy with his service. He was professional, honest, and hardworking, and he gave us the personal attention that we were looking for.
Joe really knows the real estate market.
The right marketing, the right staging, the right pricing strategy. Those are all things that you get with the Maez Group. So if you're in the market for buying or selling a property, keep the Maez Group in mind. I guarantee we'll add value to your life.
What artists do with a paintbrush, Joni Griffin and her team at Griffin & Associates do with words.
People have a lot of confusion about what public relations is versus advertising, and oftentimes people think they're one and the same, and they're not. Public relations is what we call earned or free media. And so those are the news stories that you read or see or listen to on the radio. Advertising is paid space, and they really work hand in glove. Public relations should be a strategy that every business incorporates in their overall marketing plan. So when you are featured in the news media, whether that's an article or it's a blog or you're on TV in a positive light, that gives your company immediate credibility. So an example is the town of Taos. This is a client I'm particularly proud of. We have been doing the tourism marketing for the town for the past 5.5 years. And one of our strategies is that we send out press releases every single week on Taos, nationally and internationally. And what's happened with that is we're averaging now about 500 news stories a month mentioning Taos, some small publications and some very major ones. So Travel and Leisure in their September issue named Taos one of the best winter getaways. And then we send out a press release announcing that, and then that gets picked up by other publications like AOL just did that one. We sent out a press release about how dog-friendly Taos is. And we did some research, and there are more dog-friendly restaurants and hotels per capita than any other city in the United States. So we named Taos the most dog-friendly city in the United States. That got picked up majorly nationally. And so the PR just keeps repeating itself, and Taos now is at the top of all the really fabulous lists, and those lists just keep generating more media and more media and more media and more tourists.
You have to work at containing Joni, not motivating her. So she's a whirlwind. She's always got a new idea and a new direction to go, no matter what your budget is, no matter what your industry. Certainly tourism was not necessarily, when she began, a specialty of hers, but she made it a specialty, and she did incredible work for us.
So another example of a successful PR campaign is here locally, Mesa del Sol, which is a new housing development on the south end of town. Mesa del Sol had a few problems in the beginning. They kicked off with a bang, and then when the housing bust happened, they stalled for 3 years. And then 2011, we came in to take it over again, and the media was like, yeah, whatever. You know, are you really, is it for real? You started and stopped, now you're starting again. Yeah, sure. But we were successful in convincing the media of how successful the development is by Once again, sending out regular news releases. We did that locally as well as regionally, as well as nationally and in industry publications. And in the 1 year time that we've had that contract, we've had over 500 stories placed on Mesa del Sol.
We've had phenomenal success in working with Griffin & Associates. Just the amount of public relations, news clips, and print media that we've received has provided a huge return on the investment.
Griffin & Associates was founded in January of 1990. We have 10 people that work here, and the average tenure of our employees is 14 years. So we've all worked together for so long. There is this synergy that happens amongst us where we can practically think each other's thoughts and usually finish each other's sentences. So when we're working on a client project, that creativity, that energy, that family relationship that we have really spurs us into all levels of new creativity.
You know, these people they're like an extension of my family, essentially, because I'm here with them all the time. And I think us being able to work so closely together, we really are able to give our clients just the best of all of us.
I mean, I think it says something too that we work in an office that is a home that's been converted into an office. So I sometimes joke, or when I bring clients here, you know, I'll say, you know, it's like I leave home and then I come home.
I moved to New Mexico in January of 1983, and at the time I thought I'd be here for 2 years. Well, here I am 30 years later. I love New Mexico. This community is unbelievable. I think it's one of the best places in the world to do business. People are so friendly and welcoming, and it's such a business-friendly environment, and it's a place where you can really make a mark. So it's why I've been here for 30 years, and I will be here as long as I'm here.
There are many dentists around New Mexico, many of whom offer similar services. So what makes Dr. Greg Lepore of Smiles by Design so different? Well, you're about to see.
You know, we have an idea of health that we want each person to have because we know how important oral health is. But oftentimes they don't necessarily want to go there right away. They want to go at their pace. And so I always say that we're the navigators and they're the captain of the ship.
I've been a patient of Greg Lepore's for 3 to 4 years. He did total mouth reconstruction on me. Smiles by Design have given me my smile back and give me confidence to get in front of people again and not be so ashamed of my smile and the bad teeth that I had at one time.
I'm Marcy Cates, and I'm a retired dental hygienist. After years of going through reparative dentistry, having crowns replaced, fillings replaced, with crowns, broken crowns, I knew there was a better way. I went to see a prosthodontist, an orthodontist, and several dentists, and strangely enough, they referred me back to Dr. Lepore.
You know, I have to say, I really enjoy coming to work every day. Ultimately, it's because of the patients. You know, to have the interaction with them and to enjoy them, and I know it sounds cliche-ish, but that is why we're here. You know, if we don't have the patients, there's no reason to come to work.
Well, that's Who Rocks for this week. I hope you liked the show as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. For more information on the Who Rocks segments or to find out how your organization can rock New Mexico, we invite you to go online to whorocksnm.com. I'm Richard Holcomb, inviting you to join us again next week for another Who Rocks New Mexico. Have a great week, everybody.